I'm just kidding. Anyway, hey, this is Jack Berberette, and I'm with the DOTS program. And I just wanted to introduce a special person to you. The DOTS program is designed to bring gaming materials such as books and character sheets and dice and everything else that you need to the visually impaired. And I wanted to take a second, because we don't get to see each other very often, but I wanted to...
You, Jack.
I know. God. Oh, I love you, brother. And so anyway, I wanted to introduce to you a man who has inspired the entire DOTS movement. This is D.
How you doing, guys?
And D is special in more ways than one, and that is that besides just inspiring DOTS, he's actually been a major influence in my life. Doing DOTS has been life-changing in that when you focus on, and I want to encourage everybody to listen to this and see what you can do, not just in this environment, but just what you can do for the needs that you see around you. And that is that when you give and you don't want anything back in return and you get in the habit of doing that, it changes your perspective on life. And that's what you did for me, D.
Thanks, man.
And so I just wanted to say that this is my brother and the reason why DOTS exists. And I was going to ask you something.
Okay.
All right. If you were going to tell the gaming industry anything that you could tell the gaming industry from your perspective, what would it be?
You guys really need to calm down. It's really not as drastic as you guys make it out to be. You don't have to handle this with kid gloves. My friend over here, Jack, has been doing that to me all day. It's okay. We're walking.
Yeah.
As long as you don't run yourself into a car, I likely won't hit the car.
But I might do that.
Well, that's you. if you do hit the car, it's an early warning system. It's good. It works for everybody. It works for everybody.
That's awesome.
It works for everybody. I've known Jack now for
8 years.
About that, yeah.
Yeah.
The first time I went to RavenCon, I met you. I met your son, and you guys have become some of my favorite people in the gaming community. And the reason you have become my favorite people in the gaming community is because when I do GM, which is often, unfortunately, I GM often on trust. Trust is extremely important if you're going to play with any type of blind person, any type of impaired person at all. Audio impaired, as I say, deaf, blind, physically handicapped, etc. Trust is extremely important. So yes, we do enjoy the same things you guys enjoy. We do enjoy the same things that other people enjoy. We just can't see. So we live in the world of sound and description. That's all. That's all.
All right. Well, I tell you, D, one of the things I've told you before, and I know that it's, you even said, I can't believe I've been the inspiration, but you are. You have been the inspiration, and it's been, and you can ask my wife, it has been a huge impact on my life. But anyway, I've got a couple things for you I want to share with you.
Okay.
And I didn't tell you about this because it's going to be a surprise. All right. So anyway.
All right.
Let's start with this. I can see and I can't figure out how to open his bag. What's going on with that?
You need to give it to me.
There you go. All right. So here's what I wanted to share with you to begin with, and this is what was DOTS, and like my buddy Jeff and Chowd and them just gave a bunch of, several of you in here have given to the DOTS program to buy the. Personally,
I want to say thank you guys for that. The donations to buy the embosser and things like that Jack is talking about was just amazing. I mean, it was amazing how quickly that came together, man. That was crazy.
It was awesome because people wanted to see it happen. They wanted to see things like this happen. That is a copy of Time.
Holy crap!
Oh. You can tell what it is. I don't need to tell you what it is. If I did it right.
No, you did it. You're fine. Holy crap! Thanks, man.
Yeah,
this is awesome.
And then I've got it even generated the table of contents for it. So
apparently.
So
okay. The reason that
actually it's actually
the reason that a lot of blind people have issue is because this book, as thick as this is probably of text, what, 25, 30 pages?
30 pages.
Yeah, this is not 30 pages.
But that's why they make big bindings, man.
They do.
So actually, this game here, the micro settings for this game, I'm doing in separate volumes, so I split it up. So I'm doing that for you as well.
Okay, cool.
So I've got that. So, but that's not enough, because there is an old school book. That is the 1974 style by Stan Shin, which is a Rules Light old school adventure fantasy game. And Stan gave me that to translate.
Oh, okay. 1974, right?
Yeah.
This is. Okay, I have to ask you a question.
Yeah.
I'll ask you off camera. Never mind. I won't ask you on camera.
You can embarrass me, man. Go for it.
Okay. When this is written in ink, in print, are the numbers spaced like this on purpose?
They are, because they're bolded. They're great big. They're giant, yeah.
I'll teach you how to do that later.
No, thank you.
No, I'm serious. I'm not joking. I'm not making a joke. I will actually teach you how to do that later. Because you can do it that way, and you don't have to do what you just did. This makes it really confusing.
How does the rest of it come out there? Like,
the rest is fine.
Oh, cool.
This is all good.
And this is why this project is so important, is because from a sighted person, I've taught myself grade 1 Braille, and D quizzes me on other stuff, but I haven't quite learned all that yet.
You are okay. Just as an aside, I'm stroking his ego more. Jack is an amazing person, guys. You guys really got to understand that. You're married to an amazing guy.
Thank you.
Jack is an amazing guy.
I agree.
Just to do what he did. All right. When I was learning Braille, I started learning Braille when I was 5. I probably got to mastery level by the time I was 9. It's 4 years of an elementary kid's brain. This dude taught himself Braille in less than 6 months.
Well, that's because I wanted to get it done.
Yeah, man, but I'm just saying, dude, this is... And the fact that he called me one day, he's like, dude, what would make life easier for you? When we first started talking about the whole dots thing, what would make life easier for you? What would make life better for you as a gamer? And we had some conversations. I live 3 hours away from here. The dude drove to my house to have a face-to-face meeting. One of our other people, I think he's around too, Dave, was at said meeting.
Yeah.
And we were just hammering stuff out, man. And you're an amazing guy, man. Thank you very much, bro.
But we're going to make life a little easier. Slide that aside. And I'm not going to tell you where it is. Anyway.
Well, that's not hard to find.
Yeah, I know, brother. So what I did, though, because I told you, because Fate is a really cool system and David's going to be running it, what I had him do, and I also did this for Corey's Fantasy Age game, is so when people pick out the pre-gens, I did all the pre-gens for you. So if you feel the top of the page, that's the high concept, and each page is separated by plastic with a high concept, so you can pick out the character too. And then I did that for the Star Wars game as well, and then I've got the Fantasy Age game for you as well. So when you pick out, you can sit next. You don't need somebody else to tell you what they are.
Man, see. All right, see. I got nothing. I got nothing.
But there is.
If you order now, there's more.
But wait, there's more. This is something I've been working on for you. Because and it's okay to tell me if it really sucks ass. It's all right.
I won't do that.
Yeah, you know that. Yeah, I know. This is actually part of a game system. If you feel it, the bottom of it is texture. But if you run your finger up, that's the point of reference. I did that numbers 1 through 10, 3 sets. So if you wanted to keep track of hit points, you could set those two together and just in this box. They're numbered 1 through 10 going across.
I will tell you if it sucks after I'm done playing with it.
Yeah, I know you will.
Because I have to play with it. But actually...
And you can feel the backside. I kept them on the same numbers as the backside too, because you can feel this.
Neat. That's neat.
So you can that way you can keep track of hit points, or if it's a wound system, you can flip it over or whatever.
Et cetera. Yeah. That actually might work.
Then I made a whole stack of these for you. So for your hero game.
Okay, this dude is obsessed with Braille dice. He is obsessed with Braille dice. Did you actually get the 3D printer thingy?
I did.
Sweet.
Well, I didn't get the 3D printer, but what I did is I took it and I got some other things for you though. Like, because you want to play Fate, right?
Yes.
So why don't you try some Tactile Fate dice?
These would have come in handy in the board game I was just playing.
Yeah, it was, right?
It actually uses the same Fate system, which is crazy. Because I got killed, I need to find these have plus and minus symbols on them. Okay?
Yeah, that's right.
0, 0, 1. Okay, got it, good. Yeah, right.
And then I had 2 extra of those. These are ones you had before.
These are, yes.
I found them in my bag.
These are great. These are great.
Yeah.
I love these. These are light.
They are light because they're 3D printed, but that way you can do it. But see, that's kind of a pain. You know what? That's a pain in the ass, Steve. So we're gonna. So I'm gonna fix something up for you. All right. Because this is what I had been dying, and I was like, there was no way I was keeping you back because I made this is something that I'm sorry. You changed my life, and I want you to feel what this says here. Read across.
I'm trying.
It's spread out aside.
No, it's like.
Here's the capital sign right there. The first one's
yes,
capital. There you go. There you go. D's, and then the capital sign's right there.
Yep.
I hope it says weapons.
It does.
Yeah, all right.
It does.
D's weapon crate. So you lift it. You have to lift it straight off.
Straight off. Got it.
Yeah, you lift it straight off. Now inside.
Oh, crap.
Now, if you feel it, it's felted on.
D12. Hold on. Let's see this.
Yeah, it is a big ass D20. And I use the idea that's when, remember we bounced the idea of using K through T?
K through T, yeah.
Yeah, so that's 11 through 20. So, and then there is a line there. I'm hoping you can feel that. It might be tough. We might have to make some adjustments.
We may have to make some adjustments to this one.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew the D20 was going to be the most difficult one to work with because it's a large die, but it's also so compact. It's stupid, really, but...
Yeah, but the D12 came out cool. Yeah, right?
I like my great axe dice. Gotta be a nerd to figure that one out, guys.
But how's that come out? And I did the same thing, so 11's K.
I see that. Okay.
And 12 is M.
The great axe die works beautifully.
Oh, nice.
Good. Thank you, man.
Well, the whole set's there.
I know, I saw.
But anyway, we figured this way you could set your dice on one side, you could roll on this side, so you didn't have to worry about it falling off the table or anything.
That is awesome. Well, actually, I think my roommate might be using this more than I do, but thank you, man.
but that's really what the interview is all about, brother. I'll throw your fate dice in there.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just toss them in there.
Yeah.
But that's D's weapon crate. So I figured.
I like it.
And it's oak, so it's a nice.
This ain't going anywhere. This is beautiful, man.
And it doesn't have a key. I gave D a box.
Thanks, man. Yeah, go ahead.
And he put the key away.
I did. I put the key somewhere for safekeeping.
And he can't find the key.
Kept it safe for myself. That happens. That happens. I don't feel bad because I heard you sighted people do it too. It's okay.
No, my thing is ketchup. I can't find ketchup in the fridge. I think it's invisible.
I heard about this. I don't understand what that is, but that's fine.
Lisa sends me to get ketchup out of the fridge, and I cannot find it, even if it's behind a grape.
You could hold it and not find it.
I know, it's terrible. It's like a stealth roll.
Jack, I have some Braille ketchup for you.
Well, anyway, that's really the whole thing. I wanted to share this with the DOTS community and just to show you what, well, first off, who inspired the entire movement. And also to say thanks to a close brother, a great friend, and just happy to be with you, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
DOTS is a Stylus and Slate RPG project, kicking open the doors of role-playing games for the visually impaired. Visit dotsrpg.com for more info.